Hello all, warm welcome to all of you from Aussizz group. My name is Krupali and I'm working with Immigration Department over here. Today I'm here to discuss the basic PR steps that how you will get the permanent residency in Australia and the state sponsorship criteria, which I'll give you the overview for the same. Now, basically Australian permanent residency is a skilled based visa. So how they will define that you are a skilled person or not? They do have a list of the occupations. So according to your education and employment, you need to choose one. Based on that occupation, your PR process will be filed. Now, once you choose the occupation, Australian government has specific description and the task to the relevant occupation. You need to match at least 60 to 70% of the task according to that. Then only you are eligible to choose that occupation. Once you choose the occupation, each and every occupation has their own assessing authorities to assess the profile, which is the first step towards the PR process, to do a skills assessment. Like if you are in a management, then VETASIS can be the relevant assessing authority in your case. If you are IT professional, then ACS can be the relevant assessing authority. And if you are engineer, then Engineers of Australia. And there are so many assessing authorities according to your occupation. And each and every occupation has their own assessing authorities, and assessing authority has their own criteria to assess the profile. So they will provide you the outcome once you lodge your skills assessment, and that outcome letter proves that whether you are qualified as per the Australian standards or not. So once you receive the positive outcome, then only you can move ahead with the process. Now once you get the outcome, then second step is EOI. Stands for expression of interest, where the points calculation will be made. Basically, permanent residency is a point-based system and minimum 60 points requires to apply the permanent residency. And that points based on your age, your education, your experience and English score, right? So you need to cope up with that 60 points. Based on the points, there are three types of the visa categories in which you can apply the permanent residency. The one is subclass 189, which is independent visa. If you have your own 60 points and if your occupation is in a demand list, you can apply for that. For that, you don't require any state sponsorship or any job offer letter from any of the state. If you get this visa, you can stay in Australia wherever you want without any conditions. Now the second category is subclass 190, which is a state nominated visa, nominated by the state of the Australian government. Each and every state has their own criteria and conditions to provide the state sponsorship. Now, for your example, I'll discuss the South Australia state nomination. South Australia has two lists. The one is state nominated list, the other one is a supplementary skill list. If your occupation is falling into the state nomination list, if your in your occupation, the additional conditions are attached, like an applicant should have 7 bands, applicant should have this many years of experience, then you need to fulfill the criteria. Now the second list is supplementary skill list. If your occupation is falling into that supplementary skill list, there are 4 conditions attached to it. If you are fulfilling one of that conditions, you can go ahead with the process. They will provide you the sponsorship. So that 4 conditions are like if you have studied from South Australia, if you have worked in South Australia, if you have any blood relative in South Australia who are staying there from last 12 months and who are citizens or permanent resident. And the last condition is if you have 85 points of your yours. So basically to apply to permanent residency, 60 points is required. But over here the South Australia requires, like if you have 85 points, then they will give you the sponsorship. That 85 points includes the state nomination. Now once you receive the state sponsorship, the final stage will be the visa application. So this is how the process goes. The first thing is to choose the occupation, then to do the assessment in the relevant assessing authority. Then according to your occupation's availability, you can choose the particular visa category. And once you choose the visa category and you receive the invitation from any of the state, then final stage will be the visa application. Hope you have understood the information which I have tried to explain. If you have any further queries related to that, you can just drop a comment below, or you can contact us at our address, or you can call us. The informations are available above on the caption. And thank you. Have a nice day.